Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ready Set Pop. My name is Mau Sierra, and I'm here today. I'm the one that I'm the main host, and I'm so afraid of that because Mariel is a little like she has something with her voice. So I'm debuted today as the main host, and I'm here with the most beautiful people in the world, Mariel Bastori from Mexico City and my friend Lucas Abachi from Sorocaba in Brazil. How are you guys?
Hey Mao, hey Marielle. Give
I don't know sign language.
This is sexy
Yeah,
Marielle back, like the raspy
I know.
voice.
I know.
Oh
I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It just started this morning, so but I didn't want to miss today's episode because
yes,
we had been 2 weeks away. So and
yes.
because Mao was away and then things happened, but now we are here with you
Now we are
guys.
back.
So but Mao, you're doing a
Thank
great
you.
job, darling.
Thank you. I was so afraid, but as Lucas said behind the like backstage, I wanted so bad to try. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Great.
and thank you,
That's
Mariel,
great.
because it's like a sacrifice to talk like that. So thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't want to
But
miss this for the world.
being with friends will make you better for sure. That
Yes, I
always
know.
works
Yeah.
At
for
the end
me.
of the
Yes.
episode, you're gonna be better.
You're gonna be
I hope
singing
so.
Yes.
like
Hold on.
Mariah. Yeah.
Give me a second. A second. Yeah.
That's
Go.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yes, Mao. We are back.
We are back finally, guys, and I miss you so much because this is like part of my life. Like it's part of
Yeah.
our lives. Like every
Yeah.
week, we are waiting for this moment. So yes,
Yes. We kind
I
of
think it was like
disconnected
forever.
from reality when we are here. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like our safe place, a love place.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
today, that topic was chosen by my friend Luquitas, and let us know about the topic, friend.
Okay, so today this is the remix, as they said.
I wanted to hear you.
Yeah. I chose this topic because I've been obsessed with remixes since I was a little kid. Actually, I remember with one of my best friends, Evandro, we were 9 and when we met, and one of the first things we said to each other is like, I love remixes from music, and he same, and we became
Oh.
friends. That's really random, but
Okay.
just remember now. And it was kind of rare to have like the remixes that I wanted when I was a kid because I could listen on the radio and everything, but not all were available on albums, sometimes in singles that were hard to find. And I remember always imagining me playing in a club, the remixes that I love it. And now I'm a DJ, so now for me it's like a full circle in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love nowadays. I feel like there's a lot of bad ones, like that totally destroy the songs. But when it's good,
Yeah.
it's good. There's a lot of good ones.
Sometimes it's better than the original one.
Exactly. Maybe we have
Yeah.
a few examples tonight about that, but there's so many. It was super hard for me to choose, so I decided to bring some tracks with a reason why. But that's it. That's the
That's
reason.
so good. That's so cool, friend. We love remixes too. I know Mario loves remixes too. So I was waiting for this moment too because I love remixes, and sometimes, as I told you, remixes are better than the original song. Like
Yes.
you can
Yeah.
enjoy more the remix in comparison
Yes.
to the original song. So let's start with Mariel. And what is your first the song that you choose, me Mariel, the remix?
Okay. You guys are gonna have to help me because my phone is charging and I don't know the name of the remix. But
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you can see, look it up because I'm using the cell phone. So if I
I think I
go
can.
like
Don't worry. I'm gonna
yes,
open here. But tell me the artist. that you're gonna
Oh,
start?
it's my first choice, and it's actually one of my favorite remixes out there that I love even more than the original. Is Seals
Still
amazing?
Yes,
I think it's the. Please tell me, Lucas. I always forget.
it's open.
Um,
It's open
amazing,
in
amazing.
the web. Yes. Wait a minute.
white,
You're
white
gonna know in a
thin
minute.
dove, something like that. Yeah,
Seal amazing.
But the
The
name of the
White
song is
Duck
amazing, right?
remix. Thin White Duck remix. The
thin
main
white dove
remix.
remix, the main remix.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, all the singles from Amazing are amazing. So, the first time I heard that song was at Victoria's Secret's runway
Oh,
because Heidi Klum was married to Seal
yes.
Yes.
years ago. So when she was walking through the runway, Seal was singing Amazing, and when she went out, he began holding her hand and walk with her through the runway. And I
Oh
always
wow,
loved the way he sang to
iconic
her.
moment.
Yeah, so it was
That's
like
beautiful.
I was like
Actually, I
I
didn't.
like this. Yeah, I like the song so much, so I began looking for it, and then bumped into the remixes, and that's how I got into that one. So
Yes.
I
Oh,
want to know, what do you guys think? Did you know this song,
Yeah, I know a little bit
Luquitas?
of Steel. I don't listen like very often to his music, but lately I've been listening to some songs that were in the charts and I didn't pay attention. So I'm like reviewing a lot of countries in the charts and everything. And Seal is always there, like 2003, 2004. There are some songs that he released. So I'm familiar, but the remix for me was new. And actually is very now that you mentioned the whole fashion show, is very fashion, like it is very
mhm.
clubbing too, and is different than what I was expecting from Marielle for a remix. So it was surprising in a good way, and I really like it. I think there's a little bit of emotion in this remix. Well, it's really good. It's
Yeah,
really good. I like it.
yeah. I always don't know why, but every time I listen to it, I picture myself in a catwalk, just like Heidi Klum,
Okay.
only
Yeah,
like
it's
this
kind
Yeah,
of
high.
inspiring. Yes, it's kind of
it's the kind
inspiring.
of song. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
Mao, did you know it? Because I know you
yeah.
know Seal, but I want to know.
Okay, of course. Yes, I love Seal. Actually, in this podcast, we need to talk more about this amazing man that is Seal because I love him so much.
Yeah,
I never had the opportunity to listen the whole catalog of Seal. He is this kind of artist that always I have in my mind. I need to listen to the whole catalog because I love the man and I love Crazy and I love Kiss from a Rose and the songs that everybody knows. But it was very surprising for me, this remix, because there is a remix of a version that Alanis Morissette did of Crazy by Seal, original by Seal. And I perceive some similarities because I love this remix by Alanis Morissette. I think it's my favorite. And of course, I love the original one. And with this remix, I perceive like some similarities. So it was perfection because it is this kind of song, this kind of vibe, Larry, that is, I don't know the genre in music, maybe is electro in a way. Very, now that I think, and you share this story with us, the runway and everything, is this kind of song that you listen during runway or something like that.
Yeah.
So yes, it was giving me this kind of vibe. So yes, it was a surprise. I didn't know this remix, and I really like it. I like everything that Seal does. Like everything that man does is amazing. Is perfection. I love him so much.
can you guys hold on a second? My girl is crying, and
Of
No,
her
course.
for
dad is
sure,
not
mi
here. So
Mariel. Go, go,
hold on a
yeah,
Yes.
second.
go, go,
Yes.
go, go,
Yes.
go.
This is the remix. Let's make a
What?
remix now live. No, I'm just kidding.
you start and I can continue because
No,
you
no,
are the
no.
musician here.
I just remember that this is being recorded, so
I
It's
know.
better not.
Well,
There will be evidence.
maybe we can. No, there is no comments by people.
No, exactly. Where is
No.
Adrian? Joaquin,
Where is
among
Adrian? Where is
others.
Joaquin? I know my mom's. A few minutes ago, I was with my mom and she was walking to her house. So maybe she's arriving in this moment to her
Yeah,
house
she's coming.
to watch us. Yes,
She's coming for sure. Was hard for you to choose your tracks because it was super hard for me.
super hard, friend. Because for me, every time I think about a remix, it's like
Sorry.
a collab with a rapper. So I
Yeah.
was trying to avoid. I was trying to avoid like include, but it was impossible.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What are
Maria
we
was back.
talking about?
No, we were
Sorry.
just
No, no,
saying
no.
how hard it was to choose our
Yes.
songs.
Yeah, it was
For you
hard.
was hard, me, Maria.
Yeah, because I have a lot of favorite remixes, but not all of them are on Spotify. So I try to choose ones that you guys could listen to
Exactly.
easily. So yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay,
but it,
let's go
Okay.
to the next
Next
one.
one. Luquitas.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the one that for me is the best ever. That is the Thunderpuss remix by "It's Not Right But It's Okay" by Whitney Houston. Um, when I think about a song that is even better in the remix version, I think this one. Of course, the original one is really good, but for me, is so iconic that that version, like the the intro, dum 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 dum. I don't know, just screams club for me. When I was a kid, I remember thinking, oh, this could be amazing. This should be amazing in a club, like very loud. And I think this song connects me to the most gay part that exists inside of me. You
Okay.
know, I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like it's such an iconic gay anthem, this track too, and was
Yes,
something
it
very
is.
distant for me when I was a kid. I remember seeing on MTV or things like that, but I was not connected or living that universe because I was a kid, of course. And now
Yeah.
it's so different. This whole gay scene is not that, it's not the same. It's more evolved. So there's a lot of music around. It's not very specific. So
Yeah.
this track kind of connects me to this very gay universe, you know, that yeah, that I like and is part of me too. So it's very good, and the sound is just amazing. I love playing the song in pub, the club
In
that
the
I
club.
work here. Every Saturday now we are playing this song, and it's just magical. I want to know your thoughts about the song first, Mal, so Mariel can breathe a little, and then
Yeah.
we go with
Yeah.
Mariel. Yes, please,
Well,
Mariel.
everybody knows that I adore Whitney Houston. I adore this woman. Like everything she did in the past, like in her music, I love every song. And with this remix is so special because I perceive that this remix was huge. I'm there to say that this remix was even bigger than the original one.
Of course, yes, I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
because it was in every club at that time. It's very clubby. I agree with that. It's the perfect song for a club. Like if you think about like this huge party in a huge club, you think about this song. So it's very gay too, of course. It's like an anthem, another anthem for the
Yeah, it's
community.
perfect for
Uh,
drag queens.
yes, exactly.
this
So yes, I love this remix. Maybe I like more the original one because it's more R&B and stripped down and everything.
I
But I
was
love this
expecting
remix,
that.
and the remix is iconic. The remix is very iconic. Is very iconic.
Yeah,
Is everybody knows the remix, and
the
even
the
Go
full
ahead,
the
friend.
full remix has 90 minutes, and I could
Oh,
listen like the
yeah.
90 minutes easily. Yes.
Imagine that it's a long, long song, but it's this kind of song that even when it's so long, you are not tired of the song
Yeah.
at the end, you know? Like it's not bored. It's not
Hmm.
boring. So yeah, yeah, I think that. What do you think, mi Maria?
Well, you just said everybody knows this remix, but me.
What?
Oh,
I know.
what? How is possible?
I know.
No.
I know. The
What?
thing
I'm
is,
shocked.
I
I'm really shocked.
yes, I know. I didn't like so much Whitney Houston, and I didn't know much of her work until I met Mao. So
Hmm.
it was
Okay.
because of Mao that I began listening to that album. What it's
My
called?
love is your love.
My Love Is Your Love.
My love is your
And
love.
but I only know the songs, not the remixes. So when you sent
Yeah.
it, I was like, this one was chosen by Mao. But then I began, and I'm like, no, this has the clubbing type of Lucas. So
Yes.
I liked it. I was surprised because I didn't know any good remixes by Whitney Houston. So this one, I liked it, and I know because Thunderpuss remixes are always good. So
Hmm.
Yes.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like. I know some other Thunderpuss remixes by Britney Spears or Mandy Moore. I know some
Yeah.
of them
Even
of those.
even Stacy,
Even
the
Yeah.
stock
Stacy.
has the
I can
Thunderbird.
speak
Yes.
it. I can speak. Yes.
Yeah. So I liked it. I liked it. I'm gonna play it more often because it fits perfectly with my remixes playlist. So yeah, it
Yeah.
was a
You
good
can listen
surprise.
when you go to the gym.
To the gym is the
Will
Yeah,
give
perfect
you
song
such an
for the
energy.
workout. Yes. Yes.
I
It's
will.
very energetic.
I
Yeah.
Maria
will.
is gonna be like, tum, 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 tum,
Dun,
tum,
dun,
Oh,
dun,
this.
I'm
dun,
always
dun,
like
dun,
that.
dun.
I'm
I
always
know.
like that in the gym. So
I
everybody's like,
know.
"Who is this woman?" So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The perfect song. The perfect song. Yes.
yes. Okay. So whose
Yes.
turn is Mouse song?
It's
Yes,
me.
mom.
Yes. Well, the first one that I want to talk about is SWB. Right here, the Human Nature remix.
Yes.
It is called like that because it was taken, like the melody of Human Nature by Michael Jackson was taken from this remix. Actually, this is the case of the remix is was made for the radio. You know, the original one was never released.
Mm,
The
On the
song that
radio.
was released was the remix. Yes,
Yes.
this
Yes.
one
okay.
that was released for the remix was released for the radio, and the video was made with the remix version,
Yes.
not with the original one. And of course, the remix is more famous in comparison to the original one. I love this remix. I love the Human Nature song by Michael Jackson is amazing, and I love that these girls they in that time took a little bit of this success of this song of Michael Jackson to make something good. And this is the kind of song that I really it's very me. I love this kind of girls singing like in harmonies. It's very good, and I want to know your opinions, guys, about this song. Did you know that? No, maybe. So look at us.
And yeah, I knew this song, the music video, and I really like this song. It's really good. But I was actually surprised because I never realized this was,
A
uh,
remix.
yes, for me,
Yes,
was the song because,
the song.
as you said, is the way they release it. So in this case, the difference for me was to listen to the original one that I found online, so I could compare. And actually, the version they decided to release as a single, the remix, is way better. It's
Of
like,
course, the
yes,
production. Yeah.
it's very different and has more soul, more life in this version.
Yes.
Yes, and it's is one of the few tracks that I liked from the 90s that is from when it was released. Do you remember the year?
Maybe 93,
Yes.
1993,
Yes.
1994.
I
Yes.
was I was afraid to say the wrong thing, but I don't like so much the music from the first part of the 90s,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
until 95, like that is not so many songs that I love. Most the rock parts, but with pop music and R&B, not so much. I start to like more after 95 when Backstreet Boys and everything uh,
Yeah.
were there.
Maybe I'm wrong with that, Luquitas, because now I'm thinking the album. I'm not sure it's for 1995, but I don't know if
I'm
you
gonna
can look.
see.
Yes, the
I'm gonna
album is
see.
called "It's About Time."
Uh, oh, it's 1992. So we are right.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
yes, yes.
early
I
Yes.
said
90s.
that first, 1993, very early
Yeah.
90s. Yes,
So it's one of the few songs that I like from the beginning of the 90s.
for
So
this part of the 90s. Yes.
yes, really cool. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, me Mariel, what do you think?
I didn't know the song. I only knew Michael Jackson's Human Nature. I know
Okay,
because
another case.
I grew up with my dad, and my dad is a huge Michael Jackson fan. So yeah, but I like the mix of how they mixed, the background. I can now sing because of this voice, but I do like how they put it together. It kind of reminded me of Janet Jackson's "Someone to Call My Lover" because
Yes, yes.
she uses the sample of America's Ventura Highway. So it's a
Oh,
pretty
I didn't know
similar.
that.
Yeah. So it's pretty similar when they mix, the voices or the background. And
Yeah.
so I liked it. I didn't know it, and I liked it. It was a good surprise. It was good, Mao.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
The,
That's good.
this track makes me want to listen, Mao, to Tyra's Be Giving Me a Rush. I love that song. I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah,
Marielle
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
familiar. You should listen, Marielle, to this song because she sampled Human Nature and Rush Rush by Paula Abdul in the same track.
Papa Labdul,
Oh,
yes, in
Yes,
the
okay.
same
and
track.
I love Rush Rush so much.
You're
Yes,
gonna you're gonna like it, me Mariel. It's
Okay.
by Tyra B. Yes, Tyra B. Yes, friend.
Karen.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, move
Okay.
on.
Okay, move on to the next one. Who is Mariel?
Is
Yeah.
Marielle?
Um, I chose one song by Hilary Duff, "The Sparks," "Pony" something.
Yes,
What
I'm
is the
gonna
name,
check for
friend?
you.
It's,
Yes, let's see.
yeah, but I can't remember.
Here,
I'm so
the
bad.
Sparks
Some
remix.
remixes have the worst titles. Like
Ah,
very
it's this one.
difficult,
No,
very
Yes,
long.
this
Yeah.
one is the Golden Pony remix by Hilary Duff. The
the
Sparks.
the Golden Pony remix by, okay, "Sparks" by
Yes,
Hilary Duff.
Sparks by
I
Hilary
love
Duff. Yeah.
I love the original song of Sparks. I actually think that she tried to say pop music and everybody slept on it. Well,
Yes, totally. Totally.
that is actually one of her best songs. Um, but this remix in particular, I always find it
No.
so fun, so uh, like so chilling, for clubbing when you want to go
Mm-hmm.
out and not exactly want to dance, but you want to listen to good music. I think that's the
Okay.
song I would choose. Um, I love how they put the right beats on the parts of you can promise castles, babes. I don't care, whatever she says.
Uh-huh.
Um, I like how that part was mixed. So for me, it's a great remix. I want to know your thoughts. Now,
Well, and the audience know that I love Hilary Duff. Hillary is one of our queens in this podcast, no
yes.
doubt about it. I'm not
Yes.
super connected to this era. Like breathing without is breathing without or something like that. Yes.
Yes. Breathing, breathe out.
Yes, because in that moment, of course, I'm so connected with Metamorphosis and the Hero Dove album, and even with Dignity. But when she released this album back in 2015
15.
or something,
Yes.
yes,
2015.
I didn't feel so connected to this album, to be honest, because my mood was different. Maybe in the school when I was in high school, the magical of Hilary Duff was different, and in 2015 maybe I was listening to another kind of music. But now, when I listen to songs like Sparks or Chasing the Sun or songs like that, I like not crazy about the songs, but I like. And with this remix, I perceive like the song I was not so connected with the song, and with this remix, it's like okay, it's a good remix, but I was not crazy. But maybe it's this kind of song that maybe start to grow,
Hmm.
inside of me, because I think it is because I didn't feel connected to the album at first. Maybe I didn't like the song so much when it was released, the original one. So I don't feel so connected with the remix. But
Okay.
I have to try to listen more to this album because, as you said, me Marian, in that moment she was trying to say pop, and it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's a
What
shame.
do you think, Luquitas? Yes.
Yeah. Well, I really love that album. Different from Mao, I was super connected. I still listen a lot, especially to the track "Breathe In, Breathe Out." I really love the track, and yeah, it's really good. And the album was a part of the album was produced in Sweden, so it's pure pop, like from
Yeah.
Yes.
the place that makes pop music for us. And Sparks, I really love. I gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about the remix. I was kind of surprised again with Mariel's clubbing version. uh, but it's cool, and what I like about the remix is that they kept the
Yeah.
that
The
is like
whistling.
Yeah.
such a great part of the song.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
not just like is that there's more in the remix. Is very well produced, but for me, I tend to go to more hip hop remixes.
Mhm.
I could tell.
Usually, yes, yes. For example, there's a remix from With Love that is very R&B, very hip hop. There's a rapper that I don't remember the name now,
Mm.
that I really like because I think those type of hip hop versions really makes the song different. Is a totally different perspective. And Sparks, there's a electro spark in the song already, so yeah. So for me, it's not that different, but it's cool. And
It's
there's
cool.
a lot of comments about Hillary Duff here. If you want to read Mao for us, our main host, Mauricio Cinco.
Oh.
Okay. Hello, Adrian. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry, friend. Yes, that remix is even better than the original. It's not right,
All
but it's
right.
okay. I totally agree. Mariel, no. It's Ruan. Hello, Ruan. How are you? Hey, yo. Hello, guys. What's up, guys? Talking about remixes, cool. Unpopular opinion, I prefer the Come Clean 2005 remix than the original version. You have this remix clear in your minds, friends? Because I
Yeah,
don't
it's the
remember the
version
Come
the most
Clean.
I
wanted,
don't
the most
remember.
wanted
I don't
album.
remember.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's because here in
Mm.
Brazil, this version was kind of popular. Was even in Malhação soundtrack. That is the show that I'm talking all the time about the soundtrack here. It was part
Okay.
of.
Yes.
So we know better this version here in Brazil.
Okay.
Okay, okay. That's why. Sparks is amazing. The original. Have to listen to the remix. Okay. Yes. Yes, because it's good. And the playlist is already done.
Yeah.
Adrian, I love Vivo. What is
Breathe in,
Vivo?
Breathing,
breathe
breathe
out.
out. Breathing, breathe out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
With love featuring Slim Thug. This is
Yes.
another song that I don't know. Now that
I
I
don't
think,
know the one.
when you were when you were talking about this friend, I was thinking like I know, and suddenly I was like, no, I don't know.
The original or the remix?
No, the remix, the original, of
Okay,
course.
okay, yes. You gotta
The
listen
the
to this
remix
remix. It's
with
the
the Slim
most,
Thug, I don't know.
I
yes,
don't
is
remember
him.
that one.
It's the most urban Hillary Duff you will ever find in your life. So
Oh,
you gotta listen.
Okay,
okay.
I have to listen to this. I
Yes.
have to listen to that.
Great.
Okay,
Great.
friends. Next
Great.
one is
Luquitas.
Luquitas.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Well, I have two albums that are remixes albums that I love. That one of them is here in my hands. That is Day Two, the Leo remixes by Jennifer Lopez. I
Yes.
think I'm not gonna say that she's the queen of remixes because I think she's only very devoted to this because of Mariah Carey. I just gotta say it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Mariah for me was the one that brings this thing to totally transform one track in another with rappers and everything. Sometimes change the lyrics, and J Lo did that later very well. I will not lie, I really love, but it's not her thing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, but this album is very special to me because I remember I was not supposed to buy this when I went to the store. I was 12, I think. I was supposed to buy Christina Aguilera's "Just Be Free" uh, album,
Okay.
but I was
Wow.
very torn between like what I want, what I want, and I chose this because of the remixes. And this version of "Love Don't Cost a Thing" that is the one that I chose, featuring Fat Joe, is called RJ Schoolyard Mix. For me, is just a little bit better than the original because I love both. But is so energetic. This version, I think Fat Joe rap is so good, and she uses a part of this remix in the music video in the break dance. You can you
Yeah.
can listen a little bit when she sings. Uh, and for me, it's very good. Actually, the whole album is good because you have a lot of different flavors. So we have the hip hop thing, very clubbing, very Latin. You have pretty much everything here. So I really love. I know that J Lo is in a phase that everybody is hating her. Apparently, I
Yes,
don't
I
know what is
Yes.
know.
going on. I kind of
She's being
understand.
canceled or something like that. People is
Yeah,
canceling here.
we mentioned that before that there's a lot of controversial things, but is another time that I can really separate the music to the artist because it's like perfect. So
For
I want
Yeah.
to
sure.
know your thoughts about this remix, Marial. I'm pretty sure this one you heard before.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I didn't remember because you just brought me back to that. I wasn't so
Yes.
much into that album in particular, so
Hmm.
you brought me back. I like it. I mean, I like Fat Joe's collaborations, and I think this one was good. The song is great, but
Yes.
I will always stay with the original
The original.
of Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's not so necessary to force someone's collaboration. But in this time, in this case, I think the two worked fine together. So for me,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool. Not my
Yeah.
favorite remix, but it was okay.
Yeah. Actually, the perfect version is the music video for me because you have the
Yes,
With
original
that
and there's the
bridge.
break. I love
you
the
have the
break. It's
dance
perfect.
break. Yes.
The dance is so good.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Mal?
I have a lot of things to say about this. I love JLo's remixes. Every JLo remix is very cool, very amazing, inspire for me. Love Don't Cost a Thing actually was the first song that I listened back in the day by JLo, and I was super obsessed in that moment. That it was my JLo phase that I think I mentioned in the past. Like I had this huge poster in my room of JLo half naked
Your
with
dad super
this.
proud. Yes.
Yeah, but my mom was crazy. Like, oh, it seems like a mechanical workshop or something like that.
Yeah.
because my mom was so obsessed about it, and I had this huge poster with this iconic dress, the green dress.
The green one.
I don't know if
Yes.
you remember. Yes, that is like this.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that was my face. And when I discovered this remix, I was so happy because that was the moment I was so into R&B music, and I love rap R&B collaborations. And for me, the
Yes.
perfect remix is with a rapper. So when I discovered this remix, I was like, oh my god, this is perfection. I go with Mariel because this was the first one that I listened was the original one. So I always prefer the original one, and I prefer the video version because it's perfect. And actually, the first one that I listened to the song, I saw the video. Was not in the radio. Was in HTV or something like that.
Yes.
Because HTV, uh, JLo was on rotation at the time in HTV, even when the songs in English. So
Uh-huh.
yes, I love this remix, and I think I agree with you, Luquitas, because I think that Mariah is the queen of remixes. I was avoiding to select a Mariah Carey remix. I love a lot of Mariah Carey remixes, but we mentioned Mariah Carey all the time, like so I was trying to select other kind of artists to bring to the
Mhm.
conversation with another kind of music.
Yeah.
But yes, and I think that J-Lo tried to do something very similar, in the production, in including rappers and everything. But I really like.
Yes. Yes. Who Juan said, I used to love J Lo in the Brave era, even have the Brave and Love CDs, but I don't know. She's just a singles artist for me. Yeah. If you talk about albums, I
She's
can.
more commercial than.
Yes, I cannot say that I love a whole album by J Lo. She's trying to paint like "This Is Me" then, like this remarkable and iconic and once in a lifetime album, but I don't see that way, and I don't recall being that way in 2002, 2003. Was the singles basically?
Yeah.
I think the same. I think the album was good. The album was very good. Actually, she was everywhere. Like she was the it girl of that moment. Like with the body, with the image, with the music.
Yeah,
But I don't perceive "This Is Me" then as an iconic album that she
yeah.
wants to portray right now.
What
So
was
it's
not
not
a
so iconic.
stripped
It's good.
thing? Yeah,
Yes, like
stripped
something
was like
revolutionary.
iconic. Yes.
Yes, not something edgy, not something revolutionary in a way. No, it
No.
was a good album. It was good songs, but not like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is no, it's not
Change
like that.
lives. Yes, yes. It
Yes,
was
like
not.
a Strip It. You name it. You made
Yes.
the perfect example. A Strip It was another thing, but This
Mm,
Is Me Then was a cool album, and that's all.
I
yeah.
think J Lo's best album for me is the J Lo album.
Yeah.
The Jello album,
I
yeah.
would say the same because it's the one with more tracks besides the singles that I can listen.
Yeah.
But she has a lot of skip tracks in all the albums, like
Yes.
just to be there. You know?
Yes.
And
I
actually,
know.
I think
Well,
J-Lo album is iconic because of that, because this album gave J-Lo the nickname of J-Lo. It's iconic
Yeah.
also because of that.
Not
Yeah.
gave. I don't know if you guys know, but Jennifer Love Hewitt wa- was always being called J Lo in the media.
oh, I
What?
get it.
Jennifer Love
Yes.
Hewitt?
Yeah, and she said about it in an interview just now because this whole wave about talking about J Lo, they asked her and she said, "Well, I'm not gonna say that she stole, but in the press, I was called J Lo like very earlier in my career, so she's the original one."
This,
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
yeah. Juan
She
It's
steals
actually, I think
everything.
he's
great.
the one who shared this video. My friend Juan, who's with us, yeah, because another thing that we can talk about J Lo
She
is
steals
the
everything. So yeah, I wouldn't be
everything.
Jennifer,
surprised.
yes. I
Yes,
think that I feel very disappointed right now because for me, J-Lo was Jennifer Lopez.
Well,
Oh my
so
God, I can't believe that. The original
Yeah.
one is not Jennifer
No,
Lopez, it's
no, no.
Jennifer Lopez, which is
Jennifer Lopez.
crazy.
Yes.
Rowan also said, I love Ashanti Remixes album she released after Concrete Rose in 2005.
Oh,
Yes, I
I
agree
never
with
heard
that.
this
I
one.
love that album.
Gotta listen.
Oh, actually, it's very similar to JLo's album
Really?
yeah,
with Ja Rule, with Fat Joe.
Oh,
It's really similar. And the
I gotta
concept
listen
of
to
the
this.
cover the
it's
Yeah.
pretty
concept of the cover
similar.
with the squares is really similar. Yes, it's really similar.
Okay. I gotta listen.
Okay, so Mao,
Okay,
your
next one
next is
uh,
yours.
is a stutter double take remix by Joe and Mystical. This is another case of a remix that is more popular than the original one because when he released this song, uh, in the same moment it was released the remix, so the remix was more famous. For me, this is the perfect definition of a remix, like with a rapper, like with a different
Beat.
dynamic, but at the same time
Yeah.
it's like the same song. I love Joe. Joe maybe is one of my favorites male singers in the world. I love his voice. I love everything about him. So, and as I told you guys, rap and R&B mixing together is like perfection to me. So this is a remix that I enjoy so much. And when I was trying to select the songs for this episode, I was trying to do this, like to bring songs that I really like the remix even more the original one. So in this case, it's the same. So what do you think, guys? Did you know about the song before or no? Mi Mariel.
I, sorry, I did because I like that album by Joe. My name is Joe.
My
Okay,
name is
Um,
Joe.
my name is Joe. Yes.
so I like in his song. I Wanna Know is one of my favorite songs of all time. So yeah, for sure. I knew the song, but I'm not a huge fan of Mystical. I don't know what's in
Okay.
his tone, or I don't know. There's something about him that I'm annoyed. The same thing happens with a Mariah Carey remix with him in "Don't
Yes.
Stop Funking for
Funky for
Jamaica." I think
Jamaica.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. It annoys me, so I'm not a huge fan of Mystical. Um, so I
Okay.
prefer to listen to Joe alone.
Alone. No with
Um,
mystical. Okay. 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 Okay.
No,
What about you, my friend?
well, I knew this song. I used to have the CD by Joe, because for some reason it's very easy to find that album here in Brazil. I don't know if when I was with you we ever saw it together, Mo, but
We saw
yeah,
the album a lot of times. Yeah.
it's everywhere because it was released by Global and Jive Records, and his song was part of soundtrack in telenovela, so they probably produced more CDs than they sold. They sell, so it's everywhere.
Yes.
It's still around everywhere. But I
Yeah.
love I love the
Everywhere.
song. Yes, to be honest, I never listen. It's not a song that comes to my mind like, oh, I gotta listen to this song. But listen today for the episode, I was like, it's really cool. It's the type of remix that I like to, with rappers. And now I
With
gotta pay
rappers.
attention in mystical voice and
Rap.
flow and
Yes.
everything.
Verse. Yes.
Because Marielle mentioned, I remember in the Mariah song is like very kind of screaming. I don't know,
Fast.
like rah, rah,
Yes,
aggressive,
and
right?
fast. Yes.
Mhm.
maybe I can perceive why Mariel feels like this with musical because he's like doing like this, like like
It's like
screaming. Maybe
a dog,
this
mad,
is the thing that yes, similar to DMX.
a mad
So
dog.
maybe this
Okay.
is
He
yes,
he's forcing his voice. So I don't know.
yes. He's a
Okay.
screaming and raspy voice. Yes, like
Yeah.
a raspy rap. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to finish, it's a great song, but it's not memorable to me. I
Okay.
understand why it's for you, but in
Yeah.
my HD of my brain is like height
No.
somewhere.
Okay, friend. Moving on, Mariel. What is your next one?
Oh
Justin
yes,
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake's "Sexy Back." Lucas, please.
Yes. Let me check. This one has a different name.
And
Now
it's a
my
long
computer
name.
decide to die a little. So
Okay.
yeah, tell us why you chose, and I'm gonna find the name for you.
I chose this remix of "Sexy Back." I like it. I think it has this loungy thing I like, and it's not as hard as the original song. I mean, I love the original; it's a great song. But this time, Justin's song doesn't sound so like a da 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 da.
Yeah,
So
is
for
the
me, it's more easy.
poker face remix, Mariel.
Poker Face remix, yes. Um,
Yes.
so for me, it's good to listen to without having all the original beats of the song.
Hmm.
It's easier to listen to, but I still love the original. I want to know your opinion, Mao.
Yes, mi Mariel. I I was never a fan of this album, of this work of Justin, of the song neither. But I perceive this something that you were telling, like very lounge. Like actually, I was thinking like this song is perfection for Sophie Ellis Bextor or something like that, or Sophie Ellis Bextor including in this remix because it's this kind of music. It reminds me a lot. But this song, "Music Gets the Best of Me" by Sophie Ellis Bextor, I think the music is very similar. The melody, like, it's very similar for me. So yes, actually, when I was listening to the song, I was thinking like I prefer this version in comparison to the original because I was never be a fan of the original. So I was like very it was very good for me to listen to this remix, to be honest, because it was like
It's
a
really
different
cool.
side. Yes, it's really cool because it was like a different side of JT. So yes.
Yeah. What about you, Lukingis?
Okay, for me it was another surprise. I was not expecting something this loungy and a little bit house from Mariela again.
Yeah.
Mariela is always surprising me,
Yeah,
and
I know.
actually, I'm not a fan of this remix, but it's not the remix. Is that this genre of electronic music that is more loungy is just not my thing. Is something that I'm trying to explore a little bit more because I wanna play songs like this in certain parties here. So I'm trying to find myself in in this type of music. But for me, is super. We call warm up, like the type of song that you use to start the night. You know, is so you can grow and go to the
Yeah.
fire. You know, finally.
Mhm.
So for me it's kind of warm, but it's not bad. It's not bad, of course. And I think the name was a trick for me because the Poker Face remix, I was expecting something aggressive, you know. Lady
Or
Gaga was
Yeah.
not
Gaga
even a
like.
thing. Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but I was expecting something more aggressive, maybe. But it's not bad for sure. Yes, it's just not my thing.
Okay, great. And what is your next song, Luquitas?
Mine. Now I'm gonna talk about the other remix album that I love. That is Kelly Key Remix Hits. Is a Brazilian singer that I wanted to
Why am
bring
I not
here.
surprised?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hmm.
this album is so special for me because her remixes were on the radio all the time and like in some radio stations, but because of the singles, so it was super hard to have Actually, my favorite remix by her is not even in this. It's only in the single Anjo. It's a remix with a rapper and everything that I really like.
Yes.
And I chose from this Brincar de Amor for some reason. In the album is Brincar de Amar, but it's not. It's Brincar de Amor. Is an extended Taos mix featuring Billy. This guy Billy is someone that I was trying to discover who is, because he's not a famous rapper here in Brazil, but in this era of pop music in the early 2000s, you can find him in a lot of songs, like with Kelly Key. He's in Luca's album, the Luca from Tô Nem Aí. The song Difícil Pra Você
Yeah.
is featuring Billy. There's another singer here, Vanessa Jackson, with a remix with this guy, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I think I found him on Instagram, but I'm not sure. And he was not famous, but for me, this remix has the flavor that I like. A lot of R&B elements, and it's very different from the original. And the rapper, even that you never heard of him, he's there and doing a great job. And I don't know, I was fascinated to listen a song like that by a Brazilian singer,
Yes.
because it was different. It was very close to the international things. So
Yes.
yeah, and the whole album is really good. We have different types of remix. We have "I Deserve It," that is a cover that she did by Madonna. Is a song that Madonna recorded in the music album. So you can find here, and it's really good. And it's one of my favorite remixes ever. So I want to know about Mao. I shared the song with him uh, when we met, I think, because I was very excited to show
Yes.
some R&B things from Brazil.
Yes. Some other things. Yes, actually, I have that song in my list of Brazilian R&B that Luquitas made for me back in the day when we met for the very first time. Don't hate me, friend, what I'm about to say, but when the song starts, it's so cool. Like the rapper and the melody is so, actually, now that you mention it's very international. Yes, I agree with that because it's giving Ashanti, it's giving even Christina Milian or J Lo.
Yes.
But when Kelly Key is, the voice of Kelly Key starts, is like, what happened with the song? I perceived that
Yeah.
today. I perceived that today.
Mhm.
I was listening to the song. I was like, oh, I knew the song because Lukita shared with me at first. And then I was like, oh, the song is good. The music is so good. But there is something that I don't like when she starts singing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. But the remix is really good. It's my thing, actually. It's very R&B. It's
Yeah.
very Ashanti. It's the kind of thing that I really like. But there is something that I'm not gonna say I hate, but maybe it's not something that I really like. But I like the remix.
Yeah. I think it's because the original is very different. So
Yeah.
Okay.
to put her voice and uh,
Yes.
the speed of her singing, they had to do a lot of effort, I think. So maybe you can notice this. What do you think, Marielle?
Well, I love Kelly Key,
Kaliki.
so I knew the original, of course. Yeah, but I didn't know this remix. So for me, it was different too, because it sounds completely opposite to what the original sounds like. But I
Yes.
liked it. I mean, I have to listen to the whole remix album. Uh,
Yeah.
like Juan is telling us, the Cucas remixes were a thing in the early 2000s Brazilian radios. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's my favorite.
Look.
I don't know about Cucas, but I do remember a Thalia song, Amor a la
Yeah.
Mexicana, under the
Yes.
Cucas remix, and it was really good. So
Kuka was the best. Yes.
I remember that one. So I liked it. I'm excited, but I do prefer Kelly Key's original,
The original.
because
Yes.
I grew up with
Listen to the
that
album.
one.
You're going to like. Yes.
Okay, I promise I will.
He's talking about Kuka. He was my favorite for sure. There's a lot of 2000 remix by Huji, And Kaliki, my favorite by Kaliki that I mentioned is by Kuka. And Joaquin is saying, "I want this album. I already buy this for you, friend. You have it.
Sorry, friends, but here in Colombia, cook it's a word
It's what?
that
Same
is,
here.
and all the time
Is
when
the
you're saying
vagina?
cook, like, yeah,
Is the
it's
vagina?
yes, yes. In Mexico too, Marian. In Mexico too.
It does have that double sense.
Okay, okay. Because
Yeah.
here is like yes, this yes, this way of calling this part, and it's so funny. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
So Kuka was very played here in Brazil. Yes,
You
they
told
play
me.
a lot with Kuka. Yes, they do. They did. Yes.
Actually, I remember when Luquitas mentioned Kuka. I remember that I told him that like Kuka here, the word Kuka is something different. But I remember that Luquitas told me that this production of Kuka was it was on everything in Brazil
Yes.
back in the day. Like he was on everything. Yeah, the production was
Yeah.
so good. The remixes,
Kuka
yes, I
rules.
remember that.
Yes. Kuka
Kuka,
rules.
Kuka rules. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious because Juan says that he did a remix for Michaela. I never heard of that. I think if you have friend, please send me. And the Richard D.
I didn't
Lugo,
know.
yes, with SNZ,
Oh,
SNZ, very good
uh,
remix.
Okay.
Adrian,
It's
Kuka is a name in Mexico.
it is. I mean, it has different meanings because Cuquita is known for those who have Maria
A
de
little
los
vagina.
Remedios. Maria de los
Okay.
Remedios. I think those who are named like that are their short is Cuquita.
okay.
But also we know Cucas, the prostitutes, and yeah, the female parts too. So
So
it's
a lot of
it's
Kukas.
it's
Yes,
a lot of yeah.
Yes,
it's
because
Kukas everywhere. Yes.
in Colombia is this part, but also is a cookie. A huge cookie
Oh,
that we have here is called cuca.
oh no, I
Yes,
remember
it's
Adrian.
crazy.
Adrian, I'm sorry, it's Maria del Refugio. The ones that are called Refugio are called Cuca.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I wanna eat
Okay.
a kuka when I go to Colombia.
You're gonna have it, friend. You're gonna have it
The cookie, yes.
for
What am I
sure.
Okay,
gonna
let's
do
move
with
on.
this too? What am I gonna do with this?
Okay, move on.
Okay,
Move on to the
Enough of
next
kuka.
one.
Yes.
Mao, it's your turn.
Enough of Cuca. Okay, my next one is also a collaboration with a rapper and an R&B group. It's Jagged Edge with Ram DNC. Let's get married. I think, Frank, can you help me with that? The name is Remarkable Remix or something like that. It's like that, yes.
Yeah. Let me see for you.
I think it's like that, like Remarkable Remix or something.
Remark. Yes, exactly. Remarkable remix.
Yeah.
Let's get married. Yes.
Well, it's like very the same thing about Joe's remix. I love the remixes. For me, a remix is when you put a rapper inside of the song, and this is very energetic. Like this is the kind of song when the rapper is singing. It's very aggressive and
Uh huh.
the fusion between the male voices, like this kind of R&B soul voices, with a rapper is like perfection to me. Like Brian McKnight or Joe or Jagged Edge or this kind of groups, 112, when they put a rapper in the songs, it's like perfection because it's like two different kind of voices of male voices. The rapper that is so aggressive, and the male voice of an R&B man that is very smooth sometimes, and it's very harmonical, and the harmonies are very good. So this is the kind of song that I really like, and the kind of remix like is for me like their remix. So what do you think about this song, guys? Actually, the remix, I heard about the remix first, and then I knew about the original song. But yes, the remix came to my life first. So what do you think, guys? Look at us.
I really like it. I'm not sure if I ever heard it before. This group is one of the groups that I'm kind of listening more now because,
Okay.
I mentioned, I'm like checking the charts from the past, and there's always some songs by them there.
Yeah.
So I'm trying now. So in my mind, if you ask me to name a song by them, I couldn't, uh,
Okay.
but sounds amazing. Sounds the type of remix that I like too. I really love the beats of the song and the voices and everything. I'm pretty sure if I was familiar with the song when it was released, it would be a song that I would probably listen a lot back then. Maybe I can listen now, but it was probably the first time that I heard it. But it's good. It's really good.
I think I have to share with you the playlist that I have, like this kind of collaboration.
Please,
So
yes,
yes,
please,
yes,
please.
for
We're
sure, because
gonna
you're
love
gonna
it.
love it. You're gonna.
Yes.
What do you think, me, Mariel?
Well, I did know about Jagged Edge because their song "Where the Party At" with Nelly
Yeah, with Nelly.
was
This is
was
the
one
one.
was
Yes.
one of my
This is the one that
favorites.
you know, Luquitas.
Yes, I
Yes.
know more. Yes.
Was one of my favorites back in the day. So I always remember 2001. I always associate it with that song in particular. So,
Okay, it's very good.
but when you sent this, I didn't know about it. So for me, it was good.
Okay.
Was better than Joe's with Mystical. So yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's
okay.
it's so you. It's so you, Mima. When I played it, it's like, oh, this is Mau's choice for sure, because
Yes.
it's Mao. Yeah, everywhere. But I liked it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Jagged Edge. I have to get more into their music because that song "Where the Party At" is really cool. But
Yeah.
I definitely
actually,
have to look
actually
into it.
perceive the similarities between with the Pariat and this song are very similar for me. I don't know if
Mhm.
you think the same, me, Mariel. It's like the same kind of R&B rap collaboration.
I have to listen to it again to give you that opinion.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that it was good and better than Joe's. So yeah,
Okay.
thumbs up.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Mystical
Okay.
ruined everything.
Rented. Yeah.
Now it's
Uh,
time for the bonus.
for
Yes.
the bonus, and you start, me, Mariel. Or
Yes,
Lucas?
Luquitas. No, I start.
Luquitas. Go. You start.
No, I start. I want Luquitas to help me out with this. It's a song by Kylie Minogue called
Oh
"Love at
yes.
Yes.
First
Rough.
Sight." Obviously, you all know about "Love at First Sight." It was part of her album "Fever" from 2001. But this remix, "Rough Wolf Wolf" something.
Is Rough
Um,
and Jam remix. Rough and Jam remix.
that
It's
one,
because there's a
"Rough
lot of verses. There's Radio Club, Radio Mix, but it's Rough and Jam. Yes.
Rough and Jam. Yeah, this one in particular, I liked it because I love Kylie. She's so dance. Her music always makes you want to move and stuff. And "Love at First Sight"
Yes.
is one of my favorite songs by her. And I
So good.
think they
Yes.
did a great job with this remix. It's danceable, it's fun, it's fresh. And I think that 23 years later, after it was released, it still sounds fresh to me.
Fresh.
Yeah.
So I wanted to choose a Christina Milian remix from Deep It Low, but it's not available on
Mm,
on
Oh,
Spotify, so that's why I chose this one. But I want to know, Mao. I know you are not so much into Kylie Minogue's music, so I want to know your thoughts on this one.
due to you guys, right now I'm more open to listen to this kind of tracks, and surprisingly, I like it. I never was a fan of Kylie Minogue, to be honest, but right now I'm trying to study like the catalog of this woman because she is an icon. She is an icon of pop music. So surprisingly, you can find me listening to Impossible Princess, the album, and this kind of songs by her that I never listened in my life. So I knew about it. Actually, Fever album is very good. And I remember back in the day that I was so fan of "Can't Get You Out of My Head" and this other song that I really like. "Coming to My World" is part of this album or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yes. So I was listening to this remix. To be honest, I didn't find a lot of differences between the original one, but I didn't know that was this song. I knew about the song, but I didn't know the title of the song, the name of the song. And today, because of this episode, I discovered that I already knew this song. So the sound is so good, and the remix was so good. I couldn't find a lot of differences, but it's cool. And thank you guys, because right now I can say I'm a huge fan of Kylie Minogue, but I like a lot of songs by her because of you and because of the podcast.
Yay.
There's a lot you need to listen to. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
a lot,
know.
a lot. Yeah, but it's a great song. Luquitas.
I like this remix. It's very mainstream. I think the reason why is because they actually play this version on US radio as the original. So you can find this version sometimes as US radio edit. So that's why it's very similar and very mainstream. So I
Mm,
love the song, the original one. So it's not hard to like this remix too because it's very similar.
it's similar. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I used to love the music video of the song too. It's very colorful. I think she looks so beautiful in that video. So yes,
Beautiful. Yes,
it's a yes
Yeah.
for me. Yes.
it's a yes.
Okay, great. What is your bonus track, Luquitas?
Well, I chose a song that is not available on Spotify or anywhere, actually. Ju- and that is
In
the
YouTube.
reason is because it should be that is the Get Your Freak On remix by Missy Elliott featuring Nelly Furtado. uh, I remember this track back then, and just now Nelly Furtado sang this version in the Tiny Desk concert that she did uh, a few weeks ago, and it was like, oh, because not only she made us to remember how great this version was, but she sang live so perfectly and was so beautiful to see. And I want, please, everyone, to make a campaign for this version to come to do streaming for us because it's so good. And Miss
It's so
Elliott,
good.
like the productions of her songs, is something that I'm exploring more lately because sounds so um, modern. It's like more than 20 years and doesn't sound like nothing else. It's crazy. And I'm really fan of Miss Elliott right now. So that's why I decided to bring this track for us to talk more about it and send energies for the universe and the labels to give us the song in the streaming. So what do you guys think about the song, Marielle?
Oh, well, Nelly is part of my
Yes.
top three of artists in the world. So
Mm.
at first, the original song without Nelly used to annoy me a bit. The same beat. Dun, dun, dun,
Get your
dun,
freak on.
dun, dun, dun.
Get your freak.
I used to
Yes.
get like, ugh, okay. But then it grew on me. So now I like it. And with Nelly's version, I think she added this poppy part to the song because it's so hip hop rap. But this version with Nelly, she made it sound, more how to say more
Radio
mainstream,
friendly. Yes.
radio friendly.
Yes.
Yes, so I love it. I always have, and I love seeing it, and I love listening to it, and Who's that bitch? Meep meep.
Me,
Nelly,
me,
Nelly,
me.
Nelly.
Yeah,
For so
he's
I love
amazing.
I love that part.
Remix. Yes.
Remix, yes. So I love it. It's a yes for
Amazing.
me. Hmm.
Yes. Mal, you can talk your opinion. I will not be here because I gotta charge my phone, but I'm here and I'm listening. Okay. I just gotta
Okay.
charge my phone. So please.
Okay, friend. Well, I always thought that this remix was not official. Like, was like someone put this verse of Nelly and the song of Missy Elliott. I don't know why. I didn't perceive this remix like an official remix, but today I discovered that it was like official, you know?
Yes.
And I think Nelly was invited by Missy to participate in this remix.
Yes.
I
Was missing
love
herself.
that. Okay, I love that Nelly is doing something with her voice that it's incredible. You know,
Yeah.
she's singing in a way like very fast and even doing different tones, and I love it. I love it because I think this is the real Nelly Furtado. Like because she's amazing. Like her voice is so unique. I think her voice is like one of a kind, and she's doing something very different, like singing in different tones. So yes, it was a surprise, and I think it's very good because at that time it was not so good. Like a pop artist participates in hip hop remix, you know. It was like,
Hmm.
for example, so usual, like you can find Ashanti or Ciara or people like that, but not a pop singer like Nelly Furtado. And it
Yeah.
was so good that Nelly was included in this remix. So yes, I love the remix. And we need this remix
We
in
need it.
Spotify and in all platforms because it's so good. It's so amazing. And actually, Lukita shared with me that he was so obsessed with the performance of Nelly in the Tiny Desk because she's doing the same, like singing with the
Yes.
tones and
It's mind blowing.
it's
Yes.
crazy. It's amazing. Yes, it's mind blowing for sure.
Great.
Awesome. Now it's
And
you.
what is your bonus track, Mal?
Okay, my last one. I didn't want to include more R&B and rap collaborations, so I decided to include a different one. Like, I want to know your opinions, guys, because it was so surprising, I think. And it
Yeah.
is Everything But the Girl, missing the top Terry remix or something like that. It's
Yes.
called. And I love this kind of vibe. Like I don't know how to put this song like in a category or something like that. I don't know if it's trance or house or techno or EDM for the 90s. I don't know, but I really like this. This song is from the 90s, and I
Yeah.
really like this kind of vibe from the 90s. You know, and this song I remember that I don't know if it was only here in Colombia, but the song was re-released in 2011, and in that 2000 no 2010 actually or 2009, and in that moment I thought that the song was new, but this remix was released in that moment. I was playing in the radios and I was like, oh, this song is new, but then I discovered that the song was not new, it was from the 90s. And I started loving this song because this was a part of my life when I start clubbing and go to the clubs and be more open and discovering a lot of things in life, like and in the gay universe and stuff like that. And the song was all the time there. So that was the reason that the song was so important and special for me. And it's a different side of me because it's not R&B, it's not this kind of music that I like, but I really enjoy the song and I really enjoy the lyrics. I think the lyrics are really deep. So, what do you think, friends, about this choice by me, Luquitas?
I was kind of surprised that you chose this song. Yes, and I totally agree with Joaquin saying that it's the one of the most iconic remixes. I agree. And here in Brazil, I just remember listening to this version on the radio, and
Okay.
is another song that I play every Saturday at the club. I still like so much, and has this 90s flavor of dance music that there was like the Latin guitar in the production, something that after was very used in regular tracks, not remix like "Be With You" by Enrique Iglesias and tracks like that.
Yeah.
So like No Mercy, the band like Joaquin is saying. So it's very very special. It's very emblematic and nine. It's iconic in my opinion. I really love the song. Yes, so great choice. One is
Mm.
missing by Everything But the Girl that we are talking about. Yes.
Maybe
What
maybe
do you
what maybe Joaquin can illuminate us with the name of the genre because I'm not sure about if it's like what do you say, Joaquin, about the genre of this song? It's trance is what it
No,
is.
trance is not. For me, it's dance pop, in
For
my
me, it's
Is
dance
opinion.
dance
pop too.
pop? Oh, okay.
Dance pop
Okay, what do
or
you think,
jazz
Marian?
electronic. Yes.
Well, I didn't remember the song until I played it. It was like, oh my god, I totally forgot this song existed. So thank you, Mao. And I
Okay.
liked it. I was really surprised that you chose it because I would have think that it was chosen by Lucas instead of you.
Yeah.
Lucas,
Um,
yes, yeah.
but it's here he says it's progressive house of the 90s. Thank you, Joaquin.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
so it is great. It's a great song. It's one of those songs that even though you don't listen to it every day, you know it's there. So I liked it, and it was a good surprise by you, Mimao. So just
Yeah.
like Lucas
It
is
was a
always
surprise.
surprised with my choices, I was
Yeah.
surprised with yours this time.
By this time, yes. I think today we were crossed with Luquitas because he chose a song by Whitney Houston and I chose this song by Everything by the Girls. So, yes, it was
Yeah.
like we were crossed this time.
Yeah.
So, that was everything, guys. Anything you want to add to this episode?
Um,
Marian?
I want to say thank you, everybody, and excuse me for this voice today.
Sexy voice. Yes.
I'm always sick. At least this year, I've been sick all year. So I'm really sorry. I hope to be better next week. So we can talk about. Oh no, because my concert of the I Love Dance tour is next Saturday, the 15th. So I'm really
You
excited.
have to, yes, you have to share with us everything about the concert.
Yes, of course. So I'm glad I got sick this week and not next
Yeah.
week. So,
Yes,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
but thank
So
you everybody for
lucky.
watching. Yes, I mean, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Joaquin, Ruan, everybody that is watching us. Big kisses to you all, and thank you so much, Luquitas.
um, I want to say thank you to everyone watching, our friends, of course, all the comments, everyone talking about the songs. I want to thank you guys for being here with me. There's a lot of remix that we could talk about. I can't believe no one brings a Mariah Carey remix to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
I
have a
know.
lot. Yeah, we have a lot of songs to talk about. I learned so much. Now I know what kuka means in other countries. Uh, I mean, what else can I expect from this? Nothing else is perfection. So thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, today I enjoy so much to be like the main host. It was so funny.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments below, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. I love you. I was missing you so much, like in the sun
Same.
missing, like the desert missed the rain. I was missing
Yes.
you like the desert missed the rain.
We miss you
So
too.
thank you. Love you guys. I love the
Love you
audience and
too.
thank you for being here. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.